This is episode 2 of me talking about my wife and how faithful she's been. And y'all may have heard, other people may not have heard, but I'm just going to say it again anyway, so y'all have heard this, bear with me, just go ahead and do what you're doing and just ignore it or whatever you want to do, but I just got to say it again. My wife was very faithful when I was not at home, I had my trials and tribulations out in the world. I don't mind sharing my testimony. It's a Bible story. Wasn't good, you understand. If it helps somebody, it does, but personally, I don't mind sharing it because that's what really happened in my life. And other stuff you can find out, but I'm sure you'll find out about it. We won't get into that right now. But so she just set the table again, set the plate on the table every so often when I was not there. And she got a little resistance. People, man, you ought to move on, and, he's not coming back. And actually, I was one of the resistors. I called her one day, said, I'm not coming home, you might as well move on too. So I'm part of the resistance group, you understand? Just to be honest, because the God I serve told me to be honest. You understand? So that happened, and so she kept setting the trigger. Here I am, And I should always ask God in my personal prayer, how do I really love my wife, because I don't know if, when you get married, it could be just attraction and stuff. It could be partnerships. It could be working together. You just don't have it all together your first time marriage. At least I did, I liked her a lot. Maybe I didn't love her, I don't know. I didn't know what love was, but I do know what love is now because I love my wife, you understand? Maybe I had to get older to understand. Who knows? But I do know it now, you understand? She's my queen. I'm her servant. Whatever she wants, says to do, I'm jumping to it right away. No hesitation. You feel me? And she's doing very well, by the way, because I've tried to do the same thing she did for me. Some people say, well, we'll just settle for where she is now. I didn't settle. The Bible tells me he can make her whole again. I mean, he can heal everything. Now, who you going to believe? I said to myself, well, the doctors can't do nothing. I can't do nothing. And most people know the story. The brain aneurysm, you know what happens. Some people say Alzheimer's, dementia, whatever. And she got a few little issues going on. We admit, I hope no one tell her. She don't like for you to mention that, but I'm going to mention it because it's a story. It's her story. And so I think, in my mind, when she's interacting with me really well, I put a lot of time I'm loving on her. I think that helped a lot, she just really interacted and just like the old days, but actually better than the old days. It's better to me than the old days. I stop and listen to her. Whatever I'm doing, I drop it, So don't get in mind, this is nothing about me. This is just about my wife, you understand? And I'm going to catch you on episode 3. I didn't know it was going to take this many videos, but hopefully we can end it at episode 3.